What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Alright, so before I get into this video, I want to give a shout out to a couple of subscribers for showing love to Too Raw for TV, aka Too Raw for Sports. Much respect to the brother Aram for the $8 donation via the PayPal. And I saw the video request, and that's a great topic. And I'm very interested in that particular topic, so I'll probably do a video on that probably tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll probably have a video about that. I also want to give a shout out to the brother RM Jr. 1998 for the $40 donation to the channel via the Cash App. He says, "Too Raw Nation." Much respect to him, a long time subscriber since the beginning, all the way back when I had my first channel, 2006, 7. So anyway, much respect to both of them for showing love to the channel. So last night, the Phoenix Suns defeated the Denver Nuggets by the final score of 119 to 115. And I don't ever want to hear again that Nikola Jokic doesn't have any help, because without Nikola Jokic, Denver came frighteningly close to ending the Suns' 6-game winning streak. But that did not occur. So Phoenix has now won 7 games in a row. But I do want to give a shout out to a couple of players with Denver. Shout out to Mr. November, Reggie Jackson. I think they call him Mr. November, right? 20 points on 7 of 15 shooting, 2 of 5 from 3-point range, 4 of 4 from the charity stripe. And I also want to give a shout out to Bruce Brown, former Brooklyn Net, now of course with the Denver Nuggets. 31 points, game high, 11 of 18 shooting from the floor, 9 of 9 from the charity stripe, to go along with 6 rebounds and 4 assists. So if I'm not mistaken, they were without both Nikola. They were without Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, and they almost won. So I don't hear no more about that Jokic don't have no help. Jeff Green, the ageless one, 14 points. But let's give the man of the hour his props, and that's Chris Paul. Now, Chris Paul, of course, is no longer the player that he once was. There's no doubt about that. But last night, Chris Paul had a career game as far as shooting from outside. He hit a career high 7 3-pointers, 7 of 12 from beyond the arc, 9 of 15 from the floor overall. He had 25 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. Chris Paul, this season, is only shooting 44% from the floor. The last couple of years, he shot around 49-50% from the floor. His three-point percentage has gone up a bit. He was struggling a little bit earlier this year, but now he's 37.5% from beyond the arc this year. So he's gotten a lot better shooting from outside. Kevin Durant was his normal magnificent self. In the game, I think he had 29 points. He was 9 of 18 from the floor, 6 of 10 from 3-point range, and 5 of 7 from the charity stripe. He had 7 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 block. I want to check out something. Denver, of course, is in the 4th spot in the West. It looks like they're going to stay there. They're 45 and 35. But this team has definitely had an uptick since the arrival of Kevin Durant. All right, when Kevin Durant first arrived, they were roughly a 500 team, maybe a couple games above 500. Now they are, 10 games above 500? So they're definitely showing the dividends, the positive dividends of having Kevin Durant on that team. And you can only imagine if KD hadn't been hurt for 2.5, 3 weeks or whatever it's been, their record may be even better than that. They may have even been able to challenge the Kings for the third best record, I should say, in the Western Conference. This year, the Suns are averaging 113.7 points per game. That's 17th in the NBA. But they give up only 111.4 points per game. That's 5th in the NBA. And as far as defensive rating, it's 112.9. That's 7th in the NBA. So while this Phoenix Suns team may not be as explosive as some other teams offensively, they can definitely have nights where they can compete with other people, other high-octane team. When you have a Devin Booker, when you have a healthy Kevin Durant, when you have a Chris Paul who's been, even though he's aging and not the player that he once was, when he gets it going, when you have, on the team, you have a DeAndre Ayton who is top 3 or 4 big man in the league, and that's not saying a lot. But, when you have these guys, when you have, role players that can, at times, have big moments, even though their bench is a little bit on the weak side now. But Phoenix is definitely a dangerous team. I don't understand the internet's, obsession with making them out to be a juggernaut. They're certainly not that. But with a healthy Kevin Durant, yeah. And if Chris Paul's playing better, for the most part during the postseason, they can definitely come out of the West. But anyway, tell me what you guys think.